Bro, I like legit told myself I was gonna dedicate this channel to music, but I have to share this, bro. Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Red Blood, back at it again with another video. Today, I just wanted to share this Warframe build that I've been working on and testing, because I genuinely think that I have made Excalibur a relevant Warframe again, like regular Excalibur, with this build. So I like to call it the electric nuke build because essentially my bread and butter is going to be melee influence, which on melee electricity status, 20% chance for elemental melee status effects to apply to enemies within 20 meters for 18 seconds. And of course, with Exalted Blade, you obviously get that 615 status chance and it scales up with your ability strength. You're pretty much always proccing this like electricity AoE thing with like everything within 20 meters. And the coolest part about this is throughout all my testing, it honestly turned out better than I expected because my survivability is really good. My AoE damage output is really good. I have been able to out damage most people in my co-op missions with probably only like a few exceptions, like maybe an Ember nuke that's just like really good. But yeah, and then so it's pretty much just based off of that. And then for backup weapons, I pretty much just run Nikana with generally the same kind of idea, but it's just kind of like that backup weapon if you're kind of out of energy for a little bit. But the idea is you want to have as much energy as possible the whole time. So yeah, and then these guns are just kind of, you know, old reliables, you know, so they don't really matter too much. But I guess I'll kind of go over the build with Excalibur first, and we'll kind of go over like each mod a little bit. There's actually one other reason I do like Excalibur more, and that is because I don't have to use the Umbral mods, which I honestly think what I have equipped right now, regardless of the fact that the mods aren't obviously maxed, of course, what I am running right now mod-wise for regular Excalibur, I think is way better defensively. I'm just like actually able to live in Steel Path, which the biggest gripe I have with Excalibur is his survivability. It's just one of those things where like, I personally think he needs a rework, because if he's going to be a melee Warframe, have the shittiest defensives, it doesn't really mix well, right? Like you have Ash is a melee Warframe, arguably. He has invisibility. Hands down, one of the best defensives in the game. Covero, who is like the melee frame, he has Overguard, and that is probably the strongest defensive in the entire game. Excalibur, I think technically Radio Blind and Javelin are the only defensive abilities that he has, and then he has nothing else. And so what the goal was is I need to get him really good defensively. Basically what I did is I tried to cover him from like multiple different angles of defensiveness. The first thing is I did Pillage from Hildren as the Helminth ability, and then after a lot of testing, this is what I found works the best. So after that, I ran a primed redirection, which I am going to upgrade more. Don't hate on me for that one. And then adaptation, and you could kind of consider power drift, but I don't really care about the chance to resist knockdown. Adaptation, which is just a ton of damage resistance. Fast deflection, which is just a lot of shield recharge. Arcane Guardian, which this is fucking peak. This and adaptation are fucking peak, bro. Some of my favorite things in this game. Yeah, redirection obviously plays into pillage. Adaptation works by itself. Fast deflection just is a bit more faster recharge on the shields and stuff. Arcane Guardian, it's like, bro, you're so armored. You have so much reduced damage to health when you actually get damaged beyond your shields. So that's kind of how I cover him defensively, and I think it works way better than Excalibur Umbra, like way better. And I guess you could mod your Excalibur Umbra to do that, but like I just don't see the point in getting rid of all those inherent like Umbra Forma slots. Like that's kind of wild to me. Plus you could probably build him for something else too entirely that would actually work pretty good. So you might as well just use a normal Excalibur for this. That's kind of the mentality. So anyways, moving on from that, we have Growing Power for the aura, which, you know, status effect with a weapon, which obviously your, I don't know if the Exalted Blade is considered an ability or a weapon, but I think it works. It's hard to say. I'd have to like really do some digging for that, but assuming it does, do that as intended. Like, personal ability strength is 25% for 6 seconds. That's really good. Honestly, if this doesn't work for whatever reason, the alternative is probably going to be still charge. And then after that, we're going to run precision intensify, because that's the best intensify to put on your 4th ability, which is what we are going to be using the entire time. Now, this one is going to be a little interesting for some of you who are probably like savvy, which, like I said, I've done so much testing for this. The reason I chose streamline and not fleeting expertise is simply because streamline actually applies to the drain every second, and fleeting expertise does not. So it's kind of stupid. So I just ran streamline because way bigger value add out of that, in my opinion. And then we're running 2 of his augment mods. So chromatic blade, exalted blade augment. So this one actually makes it so whatever your emissive color is on your Warframe, that element. So kind of like how OG chroma worked back in the day, where your energy color had to be what you wanted the status type to be. So obviously all my Warframes are purple and gold. I always do purple energy colors, so it's already electricity. So you just want something that gives you electricity. That's the whole point. Furious Javelin. This one is what makes it so every time you slam down your 3rd ability, every enemy you hit increases it by 15% for 16 seconds. I believe there's a cap on it, but I don't know exactly what it is. And yeah, so that's pretty much the Warframe. The only other thing that I could really think of would be to put vigor, primed vigor in fast deflections place, and maybe that would help a little bit. But honestly, bro, this is really survivable, and I feel like with the shield recharge being over 100 a second, that is massive. Then we'll go over the Exalted Blade. So obviously this one is kind of inherent. I do condition perfection tenekai. You're basing everything off of status, and regarding status, I don't know how it works exactly. I think the status chance on Exalted Blade stacks on top of the already 615% from the ability. So I'm assuming I'm running over 700% status chance, and then obviously put viral on it because viral helps a lot. So condition overload should be pretty self-explanatory. Galvanized steel for the crit chance. I did notice that running a little bit of crit on Exalted Blade does help the damage output quite a bit. And then pressure point, and then vicious frost, fever strike for that viral, and then shocking touch for the electricity, and galvanized elementalist, obviously status damage, status chance. And then I run whatever that word is, the Thunderblade, bro, with the status chance. One thing that's super important to keep in mind is you want electricity to be higher than your viral damage output. You want the electricity percentage to be higher than viral, because it's only the electricity procs that are going to actually use melee influence. I have also noticed that the AoE effect on melee influence, if you get viral and electric status effects in the same attack, it also like goes through and like does the viral as well. So that's super fucking cool. Which also brings me to the argument of why not run Nourish instead of Pillage? Nourish wasn't working that good, and it doesn't work nearly as good for survivability as Pillage does. Also, I think just the overshields are a lot more reliable than the Nourish status effect, or the status immunity. Not only that, it's way less energy costly, so you can use it for Exalted Blade more. The idea of Nourish is like, if you get damaged or deal damage, it puts viral on everything. But like, bro, you just get so many viral procs already that I just don't think it's worth it. I just think you get way more value out of Pillage, just overall, completely. That's the entire build. Other than that, just leave whatever questions you have in the comments about it. Let me know if you guys want me to test anything different, and let me know if you guys test anything different. But low-key, bro, I am super proud of this build that I wanted to just share it on YouTube for you guys. Yeah, man, let me guys know if you try it, all that good stuff. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for music, because this probably will not be a normal occurrence on the channel. But yeah, guys, appreciate it. Cue the montage. Peace. Oh, actually, one last thing I wanted to say too regarding the build. I don't have it yet. I'm still working on it. But with Archon shards, my plan is to do 1 for casting speed, maybe 1 for effectiveness on energy orbs, maybe 1. And then the other 3 are going to be the Tau Forged purple. I haven't picked which one I want to do yet. If you don't want to do efficiency on energy orbs, I would just do a 4th purple. And yeah, that's the entire build.
Y'all motherfuckers act like I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Say when. Say when. In this song, we on 10. This that get up, get it done. Never count on luck. Karma give no fucks and you gon' get it how it comes. All that talk is cheapin', buddy. You ain't got enough. They thought I'd give it up. This ain't what they thought it was. Don't play with gas, wanna lit fire. How smoke out this whole bitch. I done dug deep down inside and still couldn't find no quit. Got a good side and a bad side. Be careful how you pick. No matter what you get, it's on 10. Pull up, leave his head overheating. He'll be taking 5. He lying. Should've swallowed that shit. He trying to save his pride. Benz is futuristic, bending corners. This Mercedes fly. Princess acting like a bitch. I crash, I watch this lady die. But they don't get it. Lion, save his pride. Princess Mercedes, lady die. We don't got no ops, just a bunch of dorks. Place some flowers on their grave for your mother's remorse. Choke 'em out, 40 bout to smoke 'em out. Who wanna battle? Gonna rattle his noggin like his motor mount. 300 blackout with the can, we brought the sodas out. People say they ready for death, well this the only route. This that get up, get it done. Never count on luck. Karma give no fucks and you gon' get it how it comes. All that talk is cheapin', buddy. You ain't got enough. They thought I'd give it up. This ain't what they thought it was. Don't play with gas, wanna lit fire. How smoke out this whole bitch. I done dug deep down inside and still couldn't find no quit. Got a good side and a bad side. Be careful how you pick. No matter what you get, it's on 10. All these clowns in the game and they still ain't it. On 10, how I'm standing on business. They time come and gone till I'm reminisce. They done threw more stones in the pyramids. Put me on the ropes, I'm pinning them. Punchlines in the ray like mysterious. If they set the bar, I'm clearing it. Country boys can't rap, I'm an experiment. I'm known to slide. Adjust your microscope, open your eyes. That potion eroding they mind. A matter of time, but they see they low on supply. I done did all that I knew to do. They lost direction like I quit the movie crew. Tell them put it on live like I'm Boosie Boo. How else you gon' prove it the rumor's true? Tell them I'm him. You reap what you sow and I promise I'm grim. Give them the boot, introduce them to Tim. It ain't no sweat off the brim. Fuck a olive branch, I'll rip off a limb. Ain't no handouts over here, say what you will, but I'm actually real. You a snake in the pit, I'm a factor you this
feel.
That get up, get it done. Never count on